What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon here, and we are at another episode of Top 10 Pokemon Card eBay Auctions of the Week. Please, if you haven't already, support your brother, subscribe to the channel, and like this video. I really appreciate your help and support. The topic of this week, I feel, is going to be popularity versus population. And you'll see what I'm talking about here with these auctions here coming up. So let's get into it right now and start this off with our number 10 auction is the always loved PSA 9 Unlimited Base Set Charizards. Now I got three here I'd like to go through with this particular slot. You got one here for $820. You got another one here that went for $820. But you got a third one that ended this week for $880, and that's the highest price I've seen so far for these Mint 9 base Charizards. So they've been hovering around the $750, $800, $820 range, obviously, but this is the highest one I've seen go for at $880, and I know it would be very exciting to see this card get over $1,000. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take for it to reach that point, but there you go. A new price of $880 for this Mint 9 Zard. All right, on to our number 9 auction. This is a PSA 10 Unlimited Base Set Blastoise that went for $2,086. Now, guys, we've been debating the past few weeks, is this card really beyond the $2,000 mark? And yes, I believe it has been. A fellow subscriber by the name of Red or Blue commented on my last video saying he actually purchased that Unlimited PSA 10 Base Set Blastoise, and he actually put a video out featuring the card that he just bought. So yes, people are buying these cards. It is now officially over $2,000, so that's very exciting to see, and quite an increase in these base set PSA 10 prices. It's unbelievable. But yeah, a PSA 10 Unlimited Blastoise went this week for $2,086. Awesome card. All right, up next, our number 8 auction. This just ended yesterday, and this is a PSA 10 First Edition Umbreon from the Neo Discovery set. Now this is up there at the top 3. I think the top 3 cards in the set are Umbreon, Espeon, and then the Yanma card. Simply because the Yanma card is very, very hard to grade and very low population. So I took the liberty of pulling it up here, and the population of this particular card is at 71. There are 71 Gem Mint examples of this card, and just look at it. It's beautiful. It is a fan favorite. It's a gorgeous card. It's no wonder it fetches the price tag of $3,201. That was our number 8 auction this week. Number 7, we have a lot of empty Wizards of the Coast booster boxes that went for $800. There's 8 of these here. You got 2 Team Rockets here. You got a Base 2, Jungle, Skyridge, Aquapolis, Neo Revelation, and a Green Wing base set Charizard box. Not first edition, but the shadowless variant that that box is. Now, y'all are already thinking probably what I'm thinking. If you look at these boxes, they got a lot of them still have the Wizards cellophane wrap all around them. Still. Now, what concerns me, and I'm sure the seller had no intention of this. I'm sure they just wanted to sell these for someone who wanted them to put them on display, if you will. But what's concerning to me is the possibility of scams. Someone taking these boxes and putting in Lord knows what and sealing them back up. And it might be all the easier with some of these still having the Wizards of the Coast wrap still on them. So that's the first thing that came to my mind was, I hope whoever bought these doesn't do that. That doesn't, try to scam someone into buying a booster box that's filled with something other than what it should be. So yeah, so that equates to obviously $100 per empty booster box, which is nuts. Can you imagine spending $800 on empty booster boxes? That takes a special kind of crowd or a special kind of collector to want to do that. So congratulations to that seller. Our number 7 auction of the week we have, and this is right where popularity versus population comes into play. You got here a base set 2 Wigglytuff with a population of 7, according to this title, a population of 7 Gem Mint Wigglytuff that went for $1,224. And you might be thinking, well, that's a lot of money. Not really. For a vintage Wizards Holo with a population of 7, that's less than the T17. Of a population of 7 that only went for $1,224. And that's a prime example of this isn't a popular Pokemon. It's a Wigglytuff. Like, nobody cares. It isn't Charizard, it isn't Blastoise, it isn't even a Pikachu. It's a Wigglytuff. Nobody cares. So for a population of a holo like this, I feel the price tag should have been higher. That's just me. But once again, the popularity isn't there, even though the population is. So yeah, Wigglytuff went for $1,224 in our number 7 auction. On our number 6 auction of the week, we have, and this, you never really see these come through, but this is a PSA 6, excellent to mint condition, Dark Dragonite Error from the Team Rocket set. Now the error is that the number at the bottom is labeled as a 5 out of however many cards are in this set, I forget. But yeah, that's the error, is that it's non-holo, but it has the holo number at the bottom. And even a 6 ended up being $1,900 plus $25 shipping. So I know they have there was, last time I checked, a PSA 10 of this on here from, I think, Card House EU. Wanted $175,000 for it, but I think it's a pop of 2. So with this, you got not only popularity, being the Dark Dragonite, being the very famous error, but you also have the population that's very low for all the grades on this card. So very cool to come by that auction. All right, next auction we have, and the market, I feel, is so saturated with this card, but it is the shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. This one is a pristine 10 from Beckett that went for $960. I'm gonna correlate this with the following picture of a Black Label Hidden Fates Charizard that went for $3,250. Now, what drives me crazy about this is, if you look at the population here, the pristine 10 has a count of 413 examples, and the Black Label 10 has 148 copies, and it's going for $3,250. I just don't know why. It's so saturated. The market is so saturated with these cards, yet it's still incredibly valuable. So this is another example of the popularity trumping the population. Because I think in PSA, there's over 1,000 PSA 10s of this card. So the population, there's a ton in the population, but the card is so popular that it overwhelms that, and thus it's over $3,000 for this pristine Black Label 10. Now, my feelings about the card are irrelevant. Even though I feel this card is overrated and saturated in the market, doesn't change the fact that it's still incredibly valuable. So pick one up. I'm sure it's a Charizard. A Black Label Charizard is always going to be a good investment. I just feel like that I would not want to pay that price tag for something so popular. All right, just me. All right. Auction number 4. You don't see this card come up at all because it is very low on the pop report, but it is a PSA 10 first edition Meganium from the beautiful and always coveted Neo Genesis set. It has a population of actually 17. I know that the title in the description says here population of 15, but it's a pop 17. Anyway, very low population card, went for $4,000. Now, let's compare this card to our next auction here, which is the Shining Gyarados PSA 10 first edition that went for $4,350. So this card went for $350 more than the Meganium, but the population is 95 10s. Okay, let's go back. Meganium has 15, the Shining Gyarados has 95. Both from very expensive sets, both first edition holographics, but the Shining Gyarados' popularity trumps this Meganium's. Thus, you see a higher price tag. And I'm honestly surprised that either one of these didn't go higher than the $4,000 and $4,350 mark. So I would have thought Gyarados would have went for closer to $10,000, just with the incredible popularity of it. But there you have it. Our number one auction of the week was an unlimited sealed Neo Destiny booster box that went for $10,100. It's just crazy to see an unlimited booster box go for this much. But you got all those big hitter cards in there, all the shining cards, all the holographics are very, very, very sought after. So yeah, a mint condition unlimited Neo Destiny booster box went for over $10,000. Woo! Crazy. That's all I got for you this week. What'd you think of these auctions? I thought there's some pretty interesting cards that come through. Be sure to check out next week's video. It's going to be incredible. We have some crazy cards coming down the pike here, so you do not want to miss that. Please, once again, subscribe to the channel. Please like the video and share. I really appreciate all of you who watch. Stay tuned for my next video. I will see y'all next time. Thank you.